So, hi guys, now we are in the journey to chapter 5. Yeah. So now we will answer all the all the activities in chapter 5. Now, as you can see, we are in the first activity in chapter 5 entitled Mac and LCC eh, L- LLC sublayers. So, now we will answer each questions. So for the first one, controls the network interface card through software drivers. So the answer is LLC. And next, works with the upper layers to add application information for delivery of data to higher level protocols. So first of all pala po, ah, So first of all, the meaning of LLC is tama ba? This upper sublayer communicates with the network layer. It places information in the frame that identifies which LLC is upper sublayer communicates with the network layer. It places information in the frame that identifies which network layer protocol is being used for the frame. This information allows multiple layer 3 protocols such as IPv4 and IPv6 to utilize the same network interface and media. While the Media Access Control or the MAC, this lower sublayer defines the media access processes performed by the hardware. It provides data link layer addressing and access to various network technologies. So we will answer. Works with the upper layers to add application information for delivery of data to higher level protocols. LLC. Works with hardware to support bandwidth requirements and checks errors in the bits sent and received. Mac? Mac. Next. Control. Controls access to the media through signaling and physical media standards requirements. LLC. Supports Ethernet technology by using CSMA or CB or CSMA or CA. MAC. Remains relatively independent of physical equipment. LLC. Okay, check. Oh, error. Now, reset. Now, number 1, LLC, LLC, MAC, 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 LLC. And now, check again. And it is correct. It match. And, okay, we're done. The first activity. Now to the second one. Next. Oh, okay. So for now, we will answer each here. Yes. So number 1, uses pad to increase this frame field to at least 64 bytes. 802.2 header and data. Next, describes which higher layer protocol has been used. Preamble. The frames originating NIC or interface MAC address. Source address. Assist a host in determining if the frame received is addressed to it. Source destination address. Notifies destination to get ready for a new frame. Start with frame delimiter. Okay. Synchronize sending and receiving devices for frame delivery. type. And this one here detects errors in an Ethernet frame. Now we will check. Oh, you have not successfully matched the Ethernet frame. Click reset. Okay, reset. We got 3 wrongs. Now here, describes which higher protocol has been used. Type. Then the frames originating NIC, source address. Then destination address. Notifies destinations to get ready for a new frame. Preamble. Synchronizes sending and receiving devices for a frame delivery. The start of frame. Diameter and this. Now we will check. Check! Oh, you have successfully matched the Ethernet frame. Now we will go to the next activity. X ka? Okay, X. Now we we have a feature here. So in the next activity, identify Ethernet frame field name. So now you have 7 bytes. Preamble. 1 byte. Start. 6 bytes. Destination. 6 bytes. Address again. 2 bytes. Land. 8.24 46 to 1500 bytes. And the frame check sequence. And check. Okay, have successfully matched the Ethernet frame fields. Yes. Yay! Now for the next one. So when we say preamble and start of frame delimiter, the preamble 7 bytes here. The preamble 7 bytes and start frame delimiter SFD, also called the start of frame or 1 byte. Fields are used for synchronization between sending and receiving devices. Next, destination address. Here, destination address. This 6-byte field is the identifier for the intended recipient. As you will recall, this address is used by layer 2 to assist devices in determining if a frame is addressed to them. Next is the source address. This 6-byte field identifies the frames originating NIC or interface must be unicast address. Next is the frame check sequence. The frame check sequence or the FCS field 4 bytes is used to detect errors in a frame. It is cyclic redundancy check or CRC. The sending device includes the result of a CRC in the FCS field of the frame. So now we will proceed to the next. We will find 1.2, 2.4. There. So for the next activity is the frame forwarding methods. Number 1. Buffers frames until the full frame has been received by the switch. Store forward. checks the frame for errors before releasing it out of its switch ports. If the full frame was not received, the switch discards it. No errors checking on frames is performed by the switch before releasing the frame out of its port. A great method to conserve bandwidth on your network. The destination network interface card, or NIC, discards any incomplete frames using this frame forwarding method. The faster switching method ay, The faster switching method but may produce many errors in data integrity, therefore more bandwidth may be consumed. Now we will check. Oh, got one wrong. Here. Okay, and then let's check again. And then we are done. So, cut-through here. Cut-through. In cut-through switching, the switch acts upon data as soon as it is received, even if the transmission is not complete. The switch buffers just enough of the frame to read the destination MAC address so that it can determine to which port to forward the data. Next is the store and forward. Store and forward. Fast forward switching offers the lowest level of latency. Fast forward switching immediately forwards a packet after reading the destination address. Because fast forward switching starts forwarding before the entire packet has been received, there may be times when packets are relayed with errors. This occurs infrequently, and the destination network adapter discards the faulty packet upon receipt. In fast-forward mode, latency is measured from the first bit received to the first bit transmitted. Fast-forward switching is the typical cut-through method of switching. So next we have figure 2. So figure 2 is entitled Frame Forwarding Methods. I'm tired. No. Okay. Cabling used in this topology will be straight through. To find where PC2 is located, PC1 will set out a broadcast. PC2 will respond back to PC1 by sending back a because if PC2 receives only half of the data in the frame, it will discard. If PC2 receives many damage frame on port 3, S1 likely will back to store forward. Check. Oh, it has successfully matched the network access. Next is in connectionless. P is connectionless, meaning that no dedicated end-to-end connection is created before data is sent. As shown in figure 1, connectionless communication, here figure 1. Connectionless communication is conceptually similar to sending a letter to someone without notifying the recipient in advance. Best delivery effort. Unreliable means that IP does not have the capability to manage and recover from undelivered or corrupt packets. This is because while IP packets are